Hey guys, and welcome back to the JCO channel. And this is your match preview of Wolves versus Chelsea tomorrow, 2 p.m. At the Molineux Stadium. Obviously, look, it's looking like this game will go ahead as far as I know. Obviously, I just found out that two new positive cases have been confirmed at Chelsea. We don't know who they are. They are players, but they're not staff members, so we don't know who they are. This could really affect our game tomorrow, depending on who it is. I don't know. For example, if it's God forbid, if it's Rudiger and Mason Mount, we're fucked. We're not gonna win the game. But if it's Saul and Malang Sarr, then we'll be okay. Do you get what I mean? You would hope none of our players get COVID, but at this rate, with Lukaku already out with it, with Timo Werner already out with it, with Hudson-Odoi out already with it, our attacking depth already is just weak, and the quality of it is even weaker, if you know what I mean, just in terms of what they're supposed to do, which is put the ball in the back of the net, which they are not doing. So it's looking a bit peak. Wolves, obviously, look, they've been in good form. They've had good performances. Obviously, they've kept 4 clean sheets in their last 6 games. Obviously, the 2 games where they didn't keep clean sheets were the 1-0 losses against Man City and Liverpool, the two best teams in the country right now. Obviously, Man City needed a pen to beat Wolves, who really had a good performance that was just ruined by Raul Jimenez stupidly getting 2 yellow cards within 20 seconds. I think he's back for this game. I'm not quite sure. And obviously, then you've got Liverpool, who went there and got a 95th minute winner from Origi, something like that. So, yeah, it's going to look like it's going to be a tough game tomorrow. Obviously, they won their last game against Brighton. They have dangerous players like Ruben Neves, Adama Traore, Raul Jimenez if he plays. At the back, they got Connor Cody as well. Their goalkeeper is really decent as well, better than their last one. So, yeah, they're going to be dangerous tomorrow. I think they're missing their left wing back called Nori. He's not going to be available, but yeah, it is what it is. In terms of us, we all know that Jorginho and Ruben are a doubt for this game, which means Tuchel did say in his press conference that he's going to have to do crazy stuff. And to be honest with you guys, I don't want him doing crazy stuff, but it feels like he has to in a way, because Cover and Kante might have to play. Because are you going to play Saul in midfield? Are you going to play Ross Barkley in midfield? I don't think so. I don't think you're going to play any of those guys in midfield. So, in my opinion, we've got no choice but to play Cover and Kante, unfortunately. Although I do see maybe there is a chance that Barkley or Saul do play in midfield tomorrow. Who knows, innit? We'll just have to wait and see. Obviously, like I said, 2 new positive cases found out as well. I know Tuchel gave his thoughts on the other 2 games, saying we did play a good game, but at the end of the day, we just didn't take our chances pretty much. And it's not like Tuchel in his press conference is sort of giving a vibe that anything toxic is happening in the dressing room. It still feels to me that, the spirits are still a high. It's just when it gets to performances, Tuchel said it before, the complacency of the team is just creeping in now. And the fact that he said after the Zenit game in particular that he's never seen it before makes me so worried, because we were in the lead when we lost to West Ham. Complacency. We were in the lead when we due to Everton. We were in the lead when we oh my god, I can't even remember the games. West Ham. Oh, we were in the lead when we ended up nearly drawing to Leeds as well. So it looks like complacency is creeping into this Chelsea team, and I'm hoping tomorrow, depending on the 2 new positive cases, we can go to Wolves and hopefully get a win. You'll see what my score prediction is at the end of the day. So yeah, we're just getting to the predicted lineup. Like I said, I don't know who the guys are, so I'm just gonna pick who I think will play if they don't have COVID-19. So yeah, in goal, Edouard Mendy for me. Simple as that. We got a back three of Antonio Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and Trevor Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah just came back recently. To be honest, if Tuchel didn't trust him so much, he wouldn't have brought him on against Everton. I think that was a big red flag for Andreas Christensen. Despite looking like he will sign the contract, that was a big red flag for him. The fact that Trevor Chalobah, who just came back from injury and pretty much came on straight away, big red flag for Christensen, in my opinion. And for that reason, I actually think he'll start. Aspilicueta, I think, is showing nowadays that he can't play every game at the right centre-back role, or the right wing-back role in particular. So, yeah, it is what it is, but I'd play Trevor Chalobah there tomorrow. The 2 wing-backs, Marcos Alonso and Reece James. Marcus Alonso's been going off in every game recently, and it sort of feels like he's going off because you know, sorry, I've got a runny nose to get today, guys. It's just really bothering me, so please do mind my manners. But yeah, Marcus Alonso, it does feel like with him, it's due to he's coming off, and I thought it was because we need a goal, he's just not good enough, blah blah blah, and I do think he's not good enough. But to be fair, guys, he is our only left wing back at the club. You know, Hudson-Odoi is out with COVID, and like I said, I don't think I'm a big fan of Pulisic playing there. Even though it could be an option, I'm not a big fan of it. Unless it's Aspie playing there, cool. But I don't think Tuchel's going to play Aspie there at all. So I think Alonso will play tomorrow. And the fact that he's going off in every game shows he's saving him for the next game. But when he's taking him off, it's like it's that time where we need a goal, which is weird because it's whatever, man. But he's going to play tomorrow. Right wing back will be Reece James, as always. The double pivot, I think he's going to play Kante tomorrow. I don't want him to, but I think he's going to do it because he has no choice. He has no choice. And Kante, for me, is one of our most important players. He's one of our best players in the team, one of our only few world-class players in this team. And it looks like he's going to have to be rushed back tomorrow. And considering his age, considering how fast he gets these injuries, I am seriously worried that he'll pick up another one tomorrow if he does play this game against Wolverhampton. I mean, it's the fact that Saul just can't be trusted. It's the fact that Jorginho is just getting overplayed. So is Ruben. They're both getting overplayed. And the more they play, like, consecutively, the more likely they're just going to pick up worse injuries. Who knows? A hamstring, an ankle injury, you know, a back injury. Like, Jorginho's had pain in his back. Who knows what injury they could get? And I don't think he's going to play cover tomorrow. I just don't think he's willing to take that risk, Thomas Tuchel. I think he knows if he plays Kante and cover, I think he knows there's a chance both could get injured, or he knows that cover might not perform to the level we all want him to because he just came back from injury, and on top of that, he just had to isolate. He was only back in training yesterday, and you're asking him to play tomorrow for what, 90 minutes in a game against Wolves, who are dangerous on the counter-attack. Can't score, but are dangerous on the counter. Yeah, so for that reason, I think he's going to play Barkley in that double pivot. He's going to play Barkley in that double pivot alongside Kante. For me, that pivot stinks because Barkley stinks, innit? I don't want to see Barkley play, but we have no choice but to put him there. Ruben is in doubt. We can't risk him. Jorginho's in doubt, so I'm not trying to risk him either. Kante's just going to have to play, even though I don't want him to play. And Kovacic is nowhere near match fit to be playing the game like this. Maybe he can come on, but fitness wise, he's not nowhere near it. He's nowhere near it. He just had COVID. He's nowhere near it. So yeah, it's gonna have to be Barkley tomorrow because I'm not playing Saul. If we play Saul, Wolves are gonna batter us. They're just gonna cut our midfield apart open, and Kante's just gonna be on his own in the midfield for 90 minutes. So yeah, for that reason, I'm going to play Barkley and Kante. Hopefully, Barkley brings some sort of attacking flair going forward. And I'm just hoping he doesn't take too long on the ball. He's going to have to move the ball quickly tomorrow, not waste time, because he wastes too much time on the ball doing step overs and stupid skills and stuff like that. So please, just do your job tomorrow, Barkley. Move on to the front three. I think there's only one front three you can play. Kai Havertz did not test positive for COVID. I did say that in my last video. I am sorry, guys. I said that he tested positive for COVID. He didn't. It's just a case of he was feeling ill, and he came back negative. So that's what Thomas Tuchel said yesterday. But obviously they're gonna run over test results again. And obviously 2 new positive cases have been confirmed. So who knows who they are? We'll find out probably by tomorrow's lineup, or maybe a source will tell us on Twitter or something like that. So yeah, keep a lookout on that. But for me, there's only one front three you can play: Mount, Ziyech, and Havertz. Pulisic, I'd rather him off the bench out of any of the 4, because he can be dangerous off the bench. And plus, I think he had a really tough game against Everton playing up front. You know, it does feel like maybe I was a bit harsh on him, but I still stick by what I said because he has the ability to finish, but he doesn't show it on a consistent rate at all, whether that's due to just inconsistency in general, injuries, etc., etc. Mason Mount needs to play on the left-hand side, Ziyech on the right, and Kai up top, because Kai will just make us more fluid, I guess, because that seems to be the only thing he's bringing us, because he's not bringing me goals, he's not bringing me assists, and he's not bringing me creativity. So just make us more fluid, Kai. I guess that's the only thing you can do. And Mount and Ziyech, Mount's been in good form. He deserves to play. Opportunity for him to create, have a shot on goal, and score. Hopefully he does that. Ziyech, I'm hoping he can create from the right hand side. I thought he was decent on the left hand side, but on the right hand side, I want him to receive the ball from out wide. I want him to link up with Reece James. I want Reece James to take those positions infield to drive into the box. I want Ziyech to take the ball from out wide, drive with the ball, cut inside, maybe get a cross in, get a shot in, whatever. Create something for me from that right hand side. It's better if they both cut inside for me tomorrow and trying to create from there for Kai Havertz. You can hopefully get a goal tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see what happens. That is my predicted lineup, guys. Let me run through it real quickly for you. Mendy in goal, back three of Rudiger, Silva, and Trevor Chalobah. Wing backs of Alonso and Reece James. A double pivot of Barkley and Kante, and then a front three of Mount, Ziyech, and Havertz up top. And a score prediction tomorrow, guys. This is a Wolves team that's going to sit back, be really tough to break down. And I just don't think we may have the facilities for that. And even if we do, I don't trust the forward players to finish their chances, especially Kai Havertz and Hakim Ziyech. So for that reason, and the fact that Wolves can't score themselves, even though they can be dangerous on the counter-attack, but to be honest, the only real danger man on the counter-attack is Adama Traore. So if we do to Adama Traore what City did, which was take it in turns, just foul him, just take it in turns, but make sure you try avoid the yellow, that's all. Then I think we'll be fine tomorrow in terms of them threatening to score our goal, unless they get a set-piece goal or something like that, which would be absolutely madness, because we seem to concede a lot of fouls these days. So, yeah, so for that reason, my score prediction 0-0. 0-0, boring game. Nobody's gonna score because nobody in this team, nobody in the Wolves team can take their chances. And yeah, simple as that. 0-0. I just don't see how we score tomorrow. I don't see how they score tomorrow. I think both teams will keep a clean sheet, shake hands, and go home. Even though that is exactly not what I want. My heart's telling me somehow we'll win 1-0. So yeah, tell me your score prediction down below. Tell me your lineup prediction down below. Tell me who you think has COVID, and yeah, it's looking peak for us right now. And who knows if this game will get postponed. If it does, then it does. Yeah, I'll see you lot tomorrow for my review and player ratings video. Peace.